guys, welcome to my air fryer review video. I'm really excited to be finally filming this video because it's been a while since we've had an air fryer. We recently just picked up the Ninja Foodi XL. This is a 10 quart, it's the Big Daddy. It is huge. So if you're looking for an air fryer that's gonna feed your whole family and your neighbors, this one's for you. They also have an 8 quart as well, but we're gonna be talking today about this specific one, and I wanted to just go over a few things with you about this air fryer. So the first thing is that we purchased this at Costco. It was the best deal that I've seen around. It's so much more affordable at Costco, and I love their return policy. If something goes wrong, if it breaks, Costco takes it back. So with electronics these days, you never know. Sometimes we get duds and we have to return it right away. Sometimes things work for like a month and then you have to return it. So hopefully this one is going to last us years and years to come because it is an investment. Now, before I go over the features, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get started with the overview before I start cooking up all these fun foods.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight.
All right, so here's an up close and personal look at the air fryer, and you can see there's a 1 and a 2. So there's 2 sides, and yes, the baskets are also marked. So if you get confused, the numbers are right there for you. So we're gonna start by just turning it on. Pretty straightforward. Now the 1 is lighting up, meaning that 1 is ready to go. If you wanted to go over to 2, you just press 2, and you can use that. And if you wanted to do both, you can do them both at the same time. You just have to do the settings one at a time. So I actually cooked something and I'll share with you exactly how you use them both at the same time. That's later on in the video, but I did want to go over a couple of these. So this air fryer is really special because it has 6 versatile cooking programs. They have the air fry, the bake, the roast, reheat, dehydrate, and keep warm. I've had 2 other air fryers and I have not seen this many options. I really love the bake option on this because there's a lot of foods that are bake only, and I have used the bake function and it works amazingly. So let's go back over to 1. I'm gonna click the 1, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this guy here, and let's just say we're gonna go to, let's do reheat. We'll go to reheat. Now that's selected, and then this is gonna flash. So we're gonna go with the time. It always starts at 15 minutes, so you can do less or more. We'll just make it 10. And then it will show you the temperature starting at 350, and you can, press whatever you want. It goes up to 400 and goes as low as 105. And then all you do to start it is just push the button. And then it goes, and you can hear how quiet it is. And then if you ever need to pause it for some reason, just click that button again to pause. And if you want to clear the whole thing out, you just clear it out. So it's super easy, very straightforward. I love that. So there is a manual that comes with this and it explains everything, but I'm just showing you a general overview. So these are the baskets. 1 here, 1 here. What I love about these baskets is there's these little things that come out, so it makes it very easy to clean. So if you need to clean anything, these are both dishwasher safe as well. So if you want to throw the entire thing in there, I would separate them, of course, first, but you can dishwash these, which is really convenient. So we love this air fryer so far for our family, but I will say it is very large. So if you don't have the space for it, this is probably not for you. They also sell an 8 quart, like I mentioned. So if you want to just do a smaller one, that one might be better, but the 10 quart is the one at Costco. So let's get started with the cooking. So I'm gonna start off by air frying my favorite thing, which is Brussels sprouts. I love to see how air fryers cook vegetables since that's something that takes a long time in the oven to cook. So I'm gonna just share with you my recipe real quick on how I do this. First, I just easily cleaned and cut in half Brussels sprouts, and I'm gonna add a little olive oil to it just to make sure it's all evenly coated. Some salt, pepper, and I'm gonna do the citrusy garlic Cuban style seasoning blend from Trader Joe's. Now we're ready to throw these in the air fryer and cook them up. I'm gonna use basket number 1 and we're gonna air fry these. I'm gonna set the temperature to, the time to 14 minutes, and we're gonna do 400. Start. So the time just beeped, and let's check and see. 14 minutes at 400. Looks pretty good. Let's dump them out. They're steaming hot and look delicious. I'm gonna top it with this glaze. Now it's time for the taste test. Look at how good this looks. The balsamic drizzle on top, yum. But these are piping hot, so let's just hope I do not burn my tongue off. But I'm really excited to see how they turned out. Mmm. Oh my gosh. So they're not quite crispy, but I did have a double layer. Typically, I would say do a single layer if you want them crispier, but these are cooked to perfection. They are delicious, and I'm gonna sit down and eat this big old plate of Brussels, but I will say that this air fryer just cooks everything so well, and as long as you know your times, then you're golden. So yeah, this is a winner for me. I'm gonna be cooking all my veggies in this air fryer. For what I'm making today, I'm gonna be making the Beyond Meat breakfast sausage and the egg frittata. And what I love about this air fryer, let's turn it on. There's obviously two baskets here. This one says you can only bake it. So I'm going to put this guy in here, and there is in fact a bake setting. So I'm going to do the bake setting on number 1. I'm gonna do 2 sausages in here. And we're gonna put it on to bake. 350 for 8 minutes. So let's just get this, 350 and for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We're gonna start that one. Now this one has to cook in the air fryer for 10 minutes at 400. So we're gonna go to this side now. And we're gonna go to air fry. We're doing 400. Whoops, this is the time. We'll do the time first, which is 10 minutes. And we're gonna do it at 400 degrees. Then we're gonna start the second one. We got them both going, and it'll be ready in no time. All right, we got the sausages. Oops, those are coming out. Here they are. Look at how good those turned out. They look real. And then, ooh, my eggs. I think I might have air fried them a little too long, but yum. All right, so we got the sausage on top of the egg, and I'm gonna cut into it so you can see how well cooked this is. It's just juicy, like look at that. These Beyond sausages are amazing. Okay, I got my first bite ready. Egg, sausage, yum. Ready? Final verdict. Mmm. Cooked to perfection. I love this air fryer. So far, so good. Let's make something else. All right, so Tim's gonna be making the barbecue chicken teriyaki. We wanted to try some meat in this air fryer and see how it handles it. So I'm gonna dump it all in.
Let's do it.
So as you can see, it fits the entire bag of chicken in there, and it's pretty much at like one layer. These baskets are surprisingly large, even though they're side by side. So we're gonna see how they cook up. Tim's setting it to air fry, and we're gonna cook it at 400 for 10 minutes. Might need to go a little longer than that. Okay, so we're about at the 4-minute mark. Tim wants to check it, make sure it looks good, because it's already pre-cooked. It's just really cooking it. Wow.
This looks like it's completely cooked.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a big piece just to check to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's already cooked, so there's no like danger, is there? Or?
No, this is pre-cooked, so it's just heating it up. And this is done.
Really? It took literally 6 minutes?
6 minutes, and it's fully cooked all the way
And
through.
it looks great. It's not too crispy or anything. Tim was afraid it was gonna be crispy, but This air fryer cooks things really well.
The taste test. It has the sauce. It doesn't have the sauce on it yet, but delicious. Love
Perfectly cooked. Thanks, air fryer. Of course, I couldn't leave out our favorite tater tots that we have every single morning. We had to test out how the air fryer was gonna handle these tater tots. So we set it to air fry and 400 degrees for 8 minutes. Tim always adds 16 tots for our morning breakfast, 8 each. And this is cooked to perfection. This air fryer has done us no wrong since we've been using it. Look at that crispy tot. Now that you all know the ins and outs of the Ninja Foodie air fryer, I hope you better understand, if you haven't used an air fryer before, how they work, and also how this one works, because the dual sides was really new to me. So I'm very hopeful that if you guys feel confident that you can really master this, you can go pick up one yourself, or there's a ton of other air fryers. I'm not sponsored. This is just something that I purchased, and you guys all wanted a review. So I'm sharing my honest feedback, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.